Hey everybody, it's Pax here for my next game in the Startup League. Didn't get to play my second game against Sir Loathing. We had a scheduling issue, so he ended up forfeiting it. Um, but this week I'm up against Levkatet, and I'm going to be playing my Precision Design deck. I don't think I've made any changes to it. Oh, and he's got his deck selected. I didn't notice that. And it's Zaya. Alright, here we go. This will be a true test of... Oh dear. I don't really like that very much. I think I'll, Oh, geez, that's really close to my face. My bad. The mic, I didn't notice where it was. Let's think. It's like, it's not the worst hand ever, but like, I'd love to get a better hand. Not much better. Alright. It is what it is. Start turn. Alright, well, a hedge fund will kind of get us somewhere, right? Install that in front of HQ. And we'll, do we install him and draw two? Yeah, we probably install him and draw two. Once our turn's over, I guess. Levkatet, they, them. Okay, I'll have to be conscious of that. Yep. Makes sense. A penny shaver makes sense. No further actions. Ooh, class act last. Ooh, that was a good hand. What a sweet opening hand. Whew. So, I think I'm going to res that now. Start turn. I'm going to toss out a Eli on server 1. A white space. Ooh, I'm so low on money. It's rough because if I can go soon, then I can probably get like this, try to sneak this in, and it's only a one pointer, so it's not a big deal. But scoring this is a big deal. The maximum hand size and drawing the cards is like, I've had that really matter, but I can't score it this turn if she just walks through it, right? Zaya, I say, she, I should say them. If they just walk through it. And so I think I'll try it. I think I'll install that in server 1. Just install over that. And stall that out in front of it. And I can just res the white space in the Eli and just have this floating here for a turn if I really need to. Like, and if not, it's just a one pointer. If she gets that, it's not a huge deal. A one pointer is it's one of the four agendas she needs to score, but it's not going to break the bank like if I lost an off world that I had advanced once or something like that. It's not as detrimental to me. But the effect on this is nice to get. So it would be really cool if this goes uncontested. Further actions. Looks like RMD is going to be open for a while. Yep. Gain a buck. Penny shavers there just in case they want to click for 3. Or more, after more runs. The bravado. Okay, so I get to res the white space. Alright. Something like, but not necessarily, a seamless launch would be really nice to top deck right now. The chances that are like monumentally small, but oh, a regolith. Well, you know what? I'll just take that score. Leave a superconducting hub. Draw 2 cards. Sweet. And we'll grab grab the hedge back. And then just discard... oh, no, we don't have to discard, right? Because we have like 8 hand size right now. We are going to be like clicking for credits and stuff. Click, click, install. Or credit, credit, install. And then if Zaya gets in, if they get in, that's not a big deal. Our hand is pretty smushy right now. 2 agendas, a trashable. And they are going to keep getting a bunch of free accesses on R&D, which is a bit of a bummer. I think where I've got this Bran and white space, I want to get the money off the... oh, yeah, that makes sense. No further actions. It's pretty rough R&D rips. This is a pretty... I mean, it's a pretty high agenda count deck, right? Like, it's 10 agendas. No 3-pointers, right? So... Unearthrise, yeah. Makes sense, makes sense, makes sense. So let's install in the server one and then put 2 credits. And hope that we're not going a little too slow. A roto turret is nice now that she's installed, now that they've installed that Rozeki. I say she, I'm usually referring to the ID. But I'll try my hardest. I'm not used to, I don't dictate my games very often, so this usually isn't very relevant. But, the Rozeki means that they have to respect the face-down ice, and a roto turret could snipe this, and that could be a lot of money by the end of the game. But it'd be really nice if I could like click this for 6 and toss out the roto turret, or even just the white space to slow them down a little bit. Dirty Laundry. Resolve runner turn begins triggers. Oh, there we go. Click that once, play the hedge, maybe? Is it 3? I could just click it twice and do an install. I've got the hedge for later. Just click hedge and then something else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. Okay. No further actions. I didn't draw last turn, so I think it's a card they've already seen technically, right? So it doesn't really matter if that was an R&D access. Oh no, she's... sorry, they saw the roto turret. So they know that they need to respect that if I install an ice out here. Right. Yes, they saw that with... They've seen that. They've been seeing the top card of my deck with runs on R&D. No problem. So there's no way that that's a concern. That they would run that without checking it. Without respecting it, I should say. So maybe in that case, installing the Bran, if I get enough money, is probably... A Bran on the innermost is probably nice to have. The nice thing about white space is it's also a pretty good innermost, because if they have 6 or less, they end the run. Oh yeah, the dock lens. That's something I've definitely got to respect. So let's res that. Oh yeah, right. I can't. 1, 2, and then I guess I'll just play the. I'm just gonna play the white space to make it as taxing as I can without bankrupting myself. And it's really nice as an innermost because if they have 6 or less, it's a by the time they get to the innermost, they might have 6 or less, and they'd need to break that as well. Otherwise, they end the run. So she is just rocketing along though. Oh, she did. Sorry, they're just rocketing along, and the penny shaver did get used, which I didn't. I wasn't paying enough attention on that. They gained 5. That's pretty. I mean, hey, you know what? Clicking that for 5 once in a while after you're getting a bunch of free R&D accesses, that's what it's for. Unity, yeah, but Galter, yeah. So they know that they know what they're they know what they're looking at. Yeah, continue encounter. Raise, break. So I'm probably expecting to lose. Oh man, I was expecting to hemorrhage one of these. I think I go click install maybe, or install in front of HQ. Sounds okay. So click. Um, Ooh, what do I put there? The Begalter doesn't tax. So I could just put the white space to tax 2 more credits. That's probably the cheapest tax I can put out there. The brand makes it a big click cost or getting their corroder out. But is that worth maybe not being able to score these? I don't know. I do have 3 in the deck, right? I do have 3 in the deck? Yes, I do have 3 in the deck. And I've not seen any of my like upgrades for my Skunk Void stuff yet. So like, it's not like I'll never be able to score out of here, and it's not like I can't biotic this for Vitruvius because I doubt they're going to have a Clot. That seems highly unlikely with this. Like that's just not going to happen in most instances. I've never actually seen the verbal plasticity tossed into play. I always thought it was a little bit too slow. For me, when my Zaya that I have from Abram, it's just 2 class act and 1 Earthrise, and I found that that was more than enough draw just from using draw clicks, right? Rather than spending 3 to do this. Yeah, let's raise the brand. And I think if I put another one there, I'd just toss in the white space just to make it like 1 or 2 more taxing without going nuts. Right? It's the cheapest dice in my hand. Lose that. Fire. Okay. If I don't start getting my upgrades, I think I just put in the other regolith and keep playing ice. I think that's kind of the solution right now because they're kind of locked out of getting their penny shaver money. They do have these daily casts and Berzeki dripping in, which will eventually be like too much for me to keep them out forever. But I can keep making it very taxing for them to get accesses. Oh, there's the space. It's just 1 access, but I want to tax them as much as I can right now, I think. There's going to be accesses for agendas soon. Yeah. The luminal transubstantiation. That one kind of hurts to lose. Okay. Anoetic. That's nice to see. Take 3. hedge. The question is, do I throw in the Anoetic now or do I throw in the Regolith now? And I think the answer is that I throw in... How much does this actually tax Zaya? Not much. 1, 2 clicks. So the Anoetic, I think I throw this in because this is just taxing clicks and $1 if Zaya runs it first click, if they run it first click. And they've got plenty of money to do that if they need to, and trash it. But it would make them waste money going to do that, and it would make them waste time going to do that. It would give them the penny shaver $1, but that's fine. Corroder in the discard. So the other one must be in hand. I wonder if I need to score a Vitruvius out of hand at this point and start something like that. I kind of need a skunk and yeah, no worries. Yeah. This is what I get for putting the brand in front of HQ, I think. Oh, that's a lot of money to have. Oy, oy, oy. I guess my question is, do I need the money enough to res this, or do I just let them go trash it? Yeah. They might just run R&D again and get another access in. Oh, Rozeki. More money down the road. Seamless launch. Okay. So I think I res, install in server 1, take money. Take money? Maybe I should have put a Roto out here or something. Oh, the Roto doesn't tax the Begalter, so that's probably not a winning play at all. I think I've dirtled a little too long, and I'm pretty sure this one's out of my hands. I was hoping the superconducting hub earlier would... I guess I didn't really have a way to recover from 0 money very well. Like, the Regolith was fine. That was an okay play. But this is a glaring hole right now, and I'm going to probably lose on it. Those single accesses are costing her, or costing them 1, and costing me the game. To put it lightly. An eco campaign. Oh yeah, well, that's another run. Can I click that twice and install over it? Anoetic Void, yep. Oh, you can play over your class act? Is that true? Oh, I don't remember that. I don't remember that being a thing, but that's fine. I think I click that once. Do I put the off-world in there? I kind of feel like I have to. How many cards can I afford to lose out of my hand to stop this access, is the question. I think that's the question. Install that in front of server 1. Install that in server 1. I think I can afford this. Yep. Whew. Kind of wish I'd put the Vitruvius out. Ooh, yep. That's bad. So I think I'm toast. Whew. Oi, oi, oi. So here's the question. Is there anything I can do to stop this? Not really, eh? There's no way I can out-tax that. I can slow it down, but I can't out-tax it. And I have no ice in there to return to hand from scoring this. I could just leave that out there. Maybe I think I just see if they'll like think that that is something they might not be able to break. Oh no, they knew that that was a magnet. What am I talking about? Or they know that I have a magnet in hand and that they can break it. But presumably they just drop a corroder next turn and run it anyways. So let's draw. Should have drawn first, I think. They probably got another Maker's Eye in hand to score the game out. Well, there's the skunk work. If I'd have done a draw, I might have been able to toss the main Garm on R&D. But would have been nice to see a brand. Not that it would have stopped this, but it would have slowed it a little bit. It would have taken some chutzpah. Oh, whoops. Yes, I will trash this and this. And presumably they'll, well, I don't think they can afford to run it again, but they might run here? Would that be possible? No. Well, coaxing that out might have been my only my only chance to get back into this. But I still need to score this and install an Eli out here to tax. But I really need a brand so that they can't like run it on demand is what I need. It's an isolation. Trash an installed resource to gain 7. And another class act? Wow. I've never installed over my class act. I didn't know that was something you could do. The singleton isolation to get the $5 for it's kind of neat. But let's seamless that and then score it. What do I even take back? I mean, I guess I take the seamless launch back, right? But I mean, I'm pretty sure they win this turn. They have like a lot of money. They've got the $8 on the penny shaver, right? Or 7 plus the one for clicking it. So I don't know if this is. I don't know if this is going to happen unless they start making some pretty serious play errors. Ooh, yep. You triple click that or double click? I don't think you should pay for it, right? Yeah. That's probably a loss. Oh, yes, right. Oh, wow. Holy moly. Not super protected, but I might be able to pull this off. There's a chance. I'm just happening to get the right things, I think. Very fortunate they didn't run R&D that turn. If I were them, I'm pretty sure I'd be running R&D every turn. What does that cost? 3 to get through, and I gain 2 at the start of every turn? I don't know. I'd just be checking it and trying to get that last point there. Maybe that'd be wrong to do, but they also haven't hit HQ in a really long time, and I have had a big hand, so maybe that is the right play. I'm not sure. 3 cards from a 6-card HQ was probably a pretty good shot there. Then again, they have scored all of these off R&D, so maybe they just figured, eh. Yeah, that's probably game. The likelihood of that being game is pretty high, I think, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I've got 7 more points in there. Yeah. Deep breath. Good game. think that might have been what sunk me. I did kind of need it on HQ to stop that early on, but I think that might have been a bad one. All right. All right, next side. Okay. See you in the next game. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it.